So, chronologically, Tuesday, July 25th, which was the Tuesday following this incident at the mosque in Davis, in a statement Tuesday morning emailed to Breitbart News, the mosque claimed that the sermon was quoted out of context and lashed out against Islamophobic news organizations. The following day, on Wednesday, a statement was on the website of the Davis Mosque, and it stood behind Shahin and his sermon, saying again that it was quoted out of context. The ICD, that's Islamic Center of Davis, will always stand against anti-Semitism, similarly to how the Jewish community has always stood against Islamophobia in our close-knit community, the statement said. We have zero tolerance for anti-Semitism or any other form of bigotry. Also, they tried to claim that it was mistranslated. In another statement that they made to somebody named David Enterprise, the center said the sermon described the theological issue regarding the apocalyptic battle between Jesus and the Antichrist. Okay. And then Wiesenthal Center, which is a left-wing Jewish center out in California, I believe in LA, because it's near where Ben Shapiro went to high school. They called on the U.S. Department of Homeland Security to launch an investigation of the imam for inciting to murder Jews. Good. One of the few times I probably agree with them. By explicitly urging Muslims to annihilate all Jews by their own hands, he crossed the line. And one of the commentaries I saw, they were two Christian women, and they pointed out that Christians, even if they considered another religion their enemies, they would pray that God would take care of it. He specifically prayed how, we want to be a part of it. Please let us murder the Jews. That's basically what he prayed. He basically prayed, please let us do this. Like, that's so outside what other religions, how they feel and act and pray. And the former president of this actual mosque, he actually said he found the video disturbing. So that's good. I mean, all of this started because they put up metal detectors in Jerusalem, in the area where they were having problems, and Muslims were making a big stink. The following Friday, he, sounding like a naughty schoolboy is what the article had said, he said he was deeply sorry for the pain he had caused. Noni Darwish, who I actually saw her in person at the Cancel Sarsour rally, and she's an ex-Muslim. She said Islam gets away with everything. So she actually had converted to Christianity, and she wrote a book. So plug for Noni Darwish. The Friday after the sermon, this Shahin told the Washington Post that he was only talking about Jews who were at Al-Aqsa.
The Jews. And with that, we don't say if it's in Palestine or other, till they fight. And when that
he was only talking about Jews who were at Al-Aqsa. Yeah. I just wanted to cover specifically the congressperson aspect of this Ammar Shahin incident that happened a few weeks ago. We have two congresspeople who actually stood up and spoke out and said something against this. And surprisingly, they were both Democrats. So one of them was this John Garamendi, California's 3rd District, and I just pulled up here that he's a politician member of the Democratic Party. The sermon apparently delivered on Friday by Imam Ammar Shahin is outrageous and unacceptable. Hateful anti-Semitic language has no place anywhere in America, and certainly not in Davis. The Islamic Center of Davis has a long tradition of cooperation with other faith groups. I'm extremely disappointed that this tradition appears to have been flagrantly violated by this hateful rhetoric. And then the other congressperson who spoke out that I found, his name was Brad Sherman. There could have been more, but I only found two. Congressman Sherman: it is unacceptable for anyone anywhere at any time to call to annihilate Jews or any other religious or ethnic group. Imam Shahin's rhetoric was nothing short of a call for genocide. Ya think? Yeah, it was. I call upon the Islamic Center of Davis to terminate his employment, make him ineligible for future employment, bar him from the mosque. He contacted other organizations. Apparently, a woman named Mrs. Shireen Kudozi, who is the director of Muslim Matters at America Matters, for starting a petition to terminate his employment. So that is what happened as far as Congress people are concerned. I'm going to link this petition in the description, and I also wanted to comment that the Zionist Organization of America, they contacted the U.S. Attorney and the Simon Wiesenthal Center, but they contacted Department of Homeland. So that is the attempt to get a government reaction. I'm gonna keep up with this story. I hope everyone signs this petition.